Greg, what in the Frankenstein is this?
So Jen and I just picked up a pair of 1990 RT 180s. We've personally never owned these. The owner told us that this should be a runner, and this has been used as a parts bike over here. It's gone through I think he said he had owned it for about 5 years, and he spent about a year trying to get this one running, and he just kept on robbing parts off of this one.
So he has never got that one running?
No, he said that one ran, and it's been now sitting for a couple of years. So I'm thinking today we're gonna have Jen go through this. I think it's gonna be a simple carb clean, maybe some fresh gas, maybe a spark plug, and that one will be running. That's our hopes.
And what about this one?
This one is missing a laundry list of things, but what we did find out is that, as odd as it is, that parts from late 1970s Yamaha DT175s will fit over to the RT 180.
No way.
And we have a parts bike in the shop, so I think I've accumulated enough parts to actually get this thing running today.
Sweet. Okay, but you always say it's something simple, and then it isn't. So yeah, let's hope it's just a carb clean.
I'm not even gonna say it's something simple because I've gotten burned too many times.
Yeah, you kind of just did though. You said it could be just a carb clean, but we're gonna see because I'm gonna work on this one.
But this thing is essentially like a Yamaha Blaster platform engine.
So it's bulletproof.
Yeah, bulletproof. It has compression. This guy doesn't have a Kickstarter on it, so we don't know if it turns over, if it's got compression. But again, it's an old Yamaha. It's super close to like being an old Honda. It's gonna run.
Sweet. All right, let's clean them up with a little pressure washing.
Yeah.
So this is a two-stroke.
Yes. And like I was telling you, Jen, it seems like Yamaha pretty much went into their leftover parts from the DT eras and said, all right, let's whip together an oddball RT 180 and came up with this. The frame, the wheels are essentially all DT equivalent stuff. You'll see once you take it, or actually if you come and look at this one, this is very similar. This is how the late 70s DTs all ran their shock right up the frame. And the engine, I think, is essentially a DT engine too. So Jen's gonna go at getting this RT 180 running today. First thing she's gonna do is pull off the side panels so she can access the bolts on the seat. There's a little...
Do they come off?
Yeah, it should just pop off.
This is the fuel line?
Yep, there's a wiggle off there.
You didn't look at the gas tank at all?
No, let's take a peek.
Oh my God, it's clean.
Oh, that's a good sign.
And the gas smells actually fresh.
It's possible. We might have this might be a slam dunk, easy breezy.
Don't say that.
Well, I'm saving the curse of the camera for
I'm gonna check the oil, get it over here, Greg.
The beater. All right, I'm camera guy today, so. I'm gonna pause my job as cameraman and I'm gonna get her dipstick so she can check some oils.
There's a dipstick already.
Oh, it does have a dipstick?
Yeah.
Wow, anything on there?
Sucker's dry.
All right, well, let's give that like a half X so far. Let's go over. I'm excited to see what's in the air box. So why don't you grab your Phillips behind you there, your little driver. Okay.
Ooh, gross.
Looks like there's
It's screwed in?
Yep.
Why do they screw it in there? Afraid it's gonna fly
That's just
out?
a cage that kind of holds that filter in there flat, so.
Oh God, is that oily?
I think that bottom, there you go. Well, look at it. The filter was oiled at one point, and it was doing its job because look at all the grime and dirt that was gonna enter in there without a filter. Mm-hmm. So if that filter is still
It doesn't seem
intact, like it's not going to fall apart on us.
Yeah,
we'll be able to clean that and reuse it. The other one over there, that's going to be a different story.
Yeah,
there's just foam laying
totally
around.
disintegrated.
One thing we know about Jenny is she loves clean things, and she
Gross.
does not like dirty air boxes. So she'll get that all spick and span, and that'll be ready to roll. Obviously the air box is clean, so we should be good. And after our power washing, the carb looks pretty fantastic. I'm curious to see what's going to be on the inside of it, though.
That's not an original.
What's that?
The carb.
That's an Jen's saying.
I don't think that's an original carburetor. Look at the...
Right, the material?
It's too shiny.
Yeah. So Jen just asked, what is this thing here? So if you grew up in the 80s, and you probably remember the boost bottle. So this was Yamaha's attempt to do like a, I don't know if it was like a ram air, but this little bottle would add an extra hit of air, I think, when the throttle was wide open. And I think it was dubbed the boost bottle. They actually they had companies making aftermarket models of it, but I think essentially it would hold some extra air when that throttle was wide open. Let's see how Miss Jenny does on this carburetor here.
It's in there tight.
Tight's better than loose. Nobody wants a loose carburetor.
My friend is texting from Barcelona right now. He's there watching the Tour de France.
Tour de France. Is he racing in the Tour de France?
He is not racing. He's actually my boss. Almost got it.
Come on. Push, Jenny, push. What's that? Is that Salt and Pepper song?
Push it.
Push it. Jenny's pushing it and pulling.
What are these?
She went a little different way than I usually go. She's going off to the right side.
What side would you do?
I'm a kind of a left side, but let's see. Is there any markings
No
on that?
Mikuni, no nothing. Oop.
All right.
That's an aftermarket. That's what I know from my limited experience.
I always like to look at the backside of the carb, and if there's dirt there, that means that usually dirt's been getting in the engine, but the backside of the carb actually looks pretty good. That's gonna go to Jen's carburetor clean bench.
Where's my clean bench? Show them all your benches, Greg.
I think we're just gonna use this part right here.
Do you guys want to see all of Greg's benches?
This bench has got a Banshee engine. This bench has got Banshee parts and springs. That bench on the floor over there, on the other side of the rototiller, has got another Banshee engine. So yeah, housekeeping is on my to-do list.
How about this bench?
This bench isn't terrible. It's got like useful tools that we're gonna be using. All right, Jen's going into our carburetor right now. I can't even give her direction anymore. She just gets after it. So again, in the comments, let me know what you think about my camera work. I think personally I'm doing a knock-up job.
I have a feeling this is going to be really clean. I don't know why. Maybe because the gas looked so good in the tank?
Apparently this bike ran 2 years ago. Said it ran great. Got parked and we bought it.
Yeah, I believe it, because look, this doesn't look bad at all.
No. Fantastic. While we're here though, we are certainly not going to leave the carb unattended. Jen's going to go at those jets and give them a quick clean. While Jenny was over there busy doing the carb clean, I snuck a little oil into the transmission. I mean, all it took was about 50 cc's and it was measuring good on the dipstick, so we're going to be good there. Jen just did a precautionary blowout of the jets. Everything's been looking good so far. So she's going to get that buttoned up here shortly and we'll go move ahead and check for spark, check compression. clean out that air filter, and hopefully this is going to be a quick wrap up on this guy so we can get back to the real challenge of the day, is actually trying to get life into this one. I think I said it earlier, but these parts are almost all interchangeable with a DT175. And we had one that's pretty much been a parts bike for us. So this one was missing the intake boot. The throttle cable is not looking real healthy. We do have the pipe, we do have the seat, the tank is in the shop. I've had that sitting for a little bit with some vinegar, trying to clean out the rust. It was pretty bad. Somebody had JB welded the bottom liner of it, so hopefully that holds some fluids. Oh, this missing the coil, Kickstarter, and I know I'm missing a few other things. Oh, sorry, camera work is, you gotta give her credit, this is hard. This is a little different setup. Here's our box of parts that I've stolen from the DT. I'm pretty confident that this reed cage is gonna work in there. Got a couple carburetors, we got a throttle assembly, we got some throttle cables, a coil. So cross your finger, folks. We hope to have 2 of these running, and we'll do a little trail ride this afternoon. Is that right, Miss Jenny?
Yeah. I'll do my best.
So there goes Miss Jenny. She's gonna go find our compression tester and camera. In the comments, if you guys have a better description of what this is, I'm calling it the boost bottle. It's a little sealed plastic box. Rides right there. And it goes into the intake there. So unless you tell me otherwise, we're gonna say that's just for an extra shot of power at wide open throttle. Let's see what the tip of that spark plug before you.
Oh yeah.
How's that look? That's looking good.
Looks like it's running perfect. You want to kick it over for me?
Well, this is where it gets tricky. I've got the camera.
Well, then you got to hold the spark plug.
All right. Nice blue spark. Give us some kicks for us, Jen.
You said you have spark.
Yep, good job. What's next, Jen?
We're going to just go down the hole.
In she goes. Wrong direction, Jen.
I thought we were going in the hole.
There you go.
Ooh, I see carbon.
Yeah.
How far down do you go?
You want to, here, let me try to adjust here. This is kind of fun. I like this job way better, folks. I see some crosshatch in the cylinder. Some more crosshatch. Yeah, the pistons, I mean, a little bit of carbon on there, but.
What's that? Go back up. Nope, down. This right here, what's that?
Yeah. I don't know if there's some light reflection on there, but overall the intake and the exhaust ports in there are looking pretty swell, so I'm giving that a solid A. All right, I'm gonna lower it down so Jen gets a good old whack on that Kickstarter. Just straddle this old Yami. So this is, all right, kick away there.
I'm like not tall enough for this.
We're at a solid 55. The struggles are real with the Kickstarter today, folks. Hey, we're at 100. Keep going. Kick, Jenny, kick. Who says Jen's not the boss of this Yamaha?
Done? Is it done? Keep going?
Yeah, we're at 128. Let's try to get over 130. All right, good. Where are we at, folks? We're at a solid 130, 132 maybe. Nice work, Jen. All right, so we've got a clean carburetor. We've got spark. We've got 130 PSI. I'm thinking, let's clean that air filter and start putting this thing back together. I think all our hopes and dreams of this being an easy breezy one are coming to, is it?
Fruition.
Fruition. I've got a kid in college, so tuition always comes to mind first, but Jen's the smart one out of the two of us. Jen just quickly corrected me. I tried jumping in on the air filter a little bit, and she said, hey.
He took over.
She said, the camera's behind me, Greg. Why don't you grab that?
You're supposed to be recording. Save the 2 strokes.
Saving the 2 strokes. I like that model.
That should have been our channel name.
Folks, if you remember watching the DT video, one of our earlier ones, there's a little DT175, very similar to this, remember? How Google told us that the 2 platforms are very similar. And it wasn't until what Jen's doing right now until I straddled that DT and I was able to get that carburetor to pop in there. There's pretty tight clearances in there. So it's a struggle of popping the front of the carb into the rubber intake on the front and then also getting that back intake lined up with the back of the carb. All I've heard so far is an uh-oh. Uh-oh, folks. Not to worry, that's just bentos. What is that game that we play on the board where you touch the different colored dots?
Twister?
Twister. Jen's doing like her own version of motorcycle Twister right now.
Can you get me a screwdriver? Flathead?
Sure, look at this, folks. I just had it right in my, here. I was waiting for that. Let's just sneak over on the other side. Oh, she's got, I mean.
How many more times should I hit my head on the effing handlebar?
This is a PG channel, so she cleans up her profanity, her abbreviations.
You all know when you hit your head, it's like the worst, most anger-provoking thing. I think there's still something on the bottom almost.
That's pretty good.
There.
Her struggle was a lot less than...
Can you hand me that vent line?
Sure.
Put that back on.
Yep, so there you go. And those vent lines always get tucked in that little spot behind the frame, rear mount there. There you go. Yeah, I like that.
All right, fuel line.
Well, you have to get that rear clamp that we took off. So
oh yeah,
now that it's
you
off,
took it off. I was gonna leave that on.
Look at this, folks. Jen is doing a spectacular job. Bikes already are kind of spoken for already. A buddy of mine, he only has a couple acres of riding land, so he doesn't want anything really obnoxious to go tearing around. And I'm like, I think I'm gonna have something for you that's gonna just be about perfect. He's got a couple buddies that come out there and they mess around. I'm like, I'm thinking, cross your fingers that I'm gonna have 2 of these guys for you to rip around. So his name's Tom. He watches the channel. Thomas, sorry.
You have 2 Tom friends. Tom and Thomas.
So look at this job Jen did. Getting that carb in there. I want to say she did it in about 5 less minutes than I did when I was working on that DT. So the tank actually has a pretty good amount of fuel in it. So we're hoping that the seller added some fresh fuel trying to get this thing going, was unsuccessful, but we don't have to get rid of this gas because it's rotten. The stuff in the carb looked pretty good, so cross your fingers. So Jen was working with our daughter earlier today. My daughter's going to nursing school, and Jen is a fantastic tutor coach. I snuck out here and cleaned up some chrome on this, and look at that. This is usually her duty, making everything sparkle, but I think I did a pretty good job.
Good job, Greg.
Look at the fork tubes and everything. I'm kind of impressed.
What about this stuff back here?
Well, let's not get too carried away.
Gregory, you got to do it all.
All right,
you
so
can't just do partial details.
We're getting close here, folks. Jen's going to do a little sample. Oh, look at that.
Really, it's clear. It's good fuel. I'm not taking any more out.
No, up, out. These things right here, these 2 rubber grommets that want to pop off there, I've got a slide right in there. So you kind of tilt the back up. Oh.
Oh.
We got a roller, one old roller. See, it's cracked, so Jen's got to be extra careful or this is going to happen again. All right, folks, tank is on.
Oh, what side of the fuel line this little clamp goes on?
Well, I always look at the filter, I guess, and the filter is going to tell you which way. You have fuel going to the carburetor right now, and nothing's leaking out. When I do carb cleans recently, everything pukes out all over the bench.
You didn't turn it on, did you?
Yeah, it's on reserve.
Look at that, good.
So you need to get the seat on, bolt it in, and a couple side panels, and...
I guess I should get the gas tank on too.
Oh yeah, did you forget your 2 little bolts right there? 2 10s, right?
Yeah.
She's become the RT boss today. Perfect.
What's that little knob for on there? Any idea?
It's an on-off. It's just showing you. Turn it this way.
You better watch out.
Grab that front brake, because this old Yami wants to run.
Does it have a back brake?
I can't say as I've actually tried it, but... Hey, buddy, your turn's next. Right now, we're going to see how Jen did.
Okay, so choke is this
Pull
right
it
here,
up. Yep.
plunger.
How many kicks? Oh, wait, Jen. You always do a kickoff with me. I've always gone really low with mine, like 2 or 3. Jen's always
like 20 because I have a weak leg. Actually, I have really strong legs, but I don't know how to kick yet. I feel like that's not my...
Okay, so what? You said 20?
20.
All right, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What do I need to do?
Start it.
Do you have the fuel on?
Yeah, I think so. 16.
That's 13. I've been counting.
Really?
I don't know how to kick it.
I'm gonna say kick it harder. What are you at now? 18? I think you have 2 left. Ouch, you're gonna hurt. All right, maybe let's check. Let's check the gas. Hold on. She's asking, I switched the gas now. I think it's on.
Someone in the comments teach me how to kick.
The curse of the camera lives.
I just don't know how to kick these. What am I doing wrong?
You haven't developed a good kicker leg yet.
I have very strong legs.
Oh. Do you have the choke out? Pull it out?
No. Did you push it back in?
Yeah, I thought we'd try something different. Go ahead.
Gas is on. Choke is on.
I think the gas is on. Someone, let's pause. Someone doesn't even sound close to starting.
Is there a drain so we can see if fuel's going in the carb?
Yeah. So this is round 3. The curse is real. We adjusted the slide in the carburetor after round 2, didn't help, and now we put a new spark plug in. And cross your finger, folks. Jen wants to go riding today, and I want to ride too. Hello, folks! Get some of that! Listen to that thing! Oh, look at happy Jen. Jen, look at. There she goes. I'm left with the camera. She's out having fun. Sounds like it's running great.
I know you want to ride this.
I do want to ride it.
Greg is the true lover of all these things. Again, with the landscaping. Running pretty good, Greg.
Jen, you knocked it out of the park. I'm pretty impressed. It's a fun little bike, but that's just it. It's fun. It's one fun little bike. We need two fun bikes. Let's get to it.
Bike number 2.
Bike number 2. This one's going to be a tad more challenging, but Jen's got practice working on that first one. Oh, there's there's a gasket for the reed cage. Perfect. I was actually just wondering about that. Like, jeez. This is a complete unknown. We're missing a bunch of parts, but we're gonna first get a Kickstarter on there. We robbed a bunch of stuff from a DT175, and it should be pretty compatible. Pop quiz time for Jen. Can you name everything in the box? How about start with that big black thing?
I can't name everything, but I'll try. So this is a Kickstarter.
Right, perfect.
Reed cage.
Yep. Starts with a C.
A CDI.
Nope.
Coil.
Coil, perfect.
Okay.
And a plug's even stuck in there.
Carburetor.
Yes.
That's easy. Slide for the carburetor.
Yes.
Throttle cable.
Yep.
And a grip. What do you call this? Handle?
What? Throttle tube and grip?
Throttle tube and grip. Exhaust.
Exhaust.
Oh my God, I'm actually doing okay.
Some clamps.
Hey, you just told me the answer, Greg.
I mean, Jen.
This is a fuel filter. This is some rando piece of cardboard.
No, that's not some that's from a brand new spark plug. That's what comes in the box.
Oh, funny. Another carburetor and some nuts and bolts.
Nuts and bolts, those are the bolts for the intake. All right.
Okay.
Grab that Kickstarter and let's see if we can.
What's a coil do again?
That's gonna mount right up here. And that's gonna give us spark down to that sparky plug.
Okay.
Hopefully it turns over. Hopefully we got compression. Hopefully we'll get spark. Hopefully we can get a throttle cable on there that works. This one actually does have oil injection hooked up to it. The other one, somebody had taken it off, so we had to pre-mix it. So typically they always fit like that, right? Mm-hmm. Kickstarter there, exhaust will go there. So you get that on there. Oh, look at that. We're going inside, folks.
There's a hair in there.
Is there? Not much carbon on the top of the piston. Can you go onto the cylinder walls once? Kind of just do your thumb there on the swivel. You're out too far, you're up. Where's that piston? Can we go down lower?
There you go.
Trying to get a glimpse of the cylinder. I mean, does not look terrible at all. Mm-mm. Are there some scratches? No, I think that's just, I shot a little PB blaster in there, gave it a little lubrication.
About the same amount as the last
some
one.
oil though.
No, we do not. If it's turned all the way down, there's some oil.
Okay. I'll top that off.
Okay, leave it out.
Why don't we go on to a compression test? Straddle that, baby. No need to open the throttle because there is none.
So what do I do now?
Pretty much just get both bolts started. You got your ground wire on the bottom one, correct?
Yep.
Is that washer going to clear that coil housing?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
Oh, Jenny's jumping the gun. Hold on, folks.
You see it?
Jen, look at that. Are you proud, Jen?
That's pretty perfect.
Yeah, we checked compression. We did our camera. What spark plug type is that? We're looking for a BR80S.
Yep.
Perfect. So Jen, what's your mission right now?
I'm just checking the reeds.
Sure. Are they laying flat on the cage?
Yeah. Did you want to see?
Sure.
Notches on top.
Yeah, there you go. I got the bolts right here for you. One little difference here, we have this little, we dubbed it the boost bottle on the RT, but the DT, this was pre-boost bottle time, so this does not have the hole, so this guy here can probably just get eliminated. But first off, Jen's gonna dive into this carburetor and see what this guy looks like. Jen's over here working on the carburetor solo.
That's crusty.
Just a crusty old carburetor, but you're gonna make that pretty again. We'll give Jen a few minutes here and she's gonna dissect that, get that in the ultrasonic, and we're gonna be live in no time.
What's she doing, Greg?
So this is a splitter cable. You got one cable coming down off of the throttle and it goes into one for your carburetor and the other one for your oil injection. This bike, it was taken apart. This one going to the throttle was actually locked up. I was able to free it up. And here's the splitter. So you got this little plastic thing that slides into the divider. And you've got one cable on that side, one on that side, and then this little rubber band is supposed to hold everything together. So if I pull that rubber band down, I should be able to get this other cable in. Hopefully, it works again.
You have to push up.
There we go. And like that, we've got 3 cables attached again. All right, Jen's making progress on her carb clean over there. And sometimes I even impress myself. So we repaired that splitter up there. We found a throttle assembly from another carburetor, and watch everything happening here, folks. Oil injection, yes. Throttle, yes. So just kind of waiting on Jenny now.
I'm done.
Oh, look at that. She just said she's done. Let's go check out her work.
Good?
Look at that.
It's all clean, put together. So the line on the slide goes where that notch is, correct? And the idle is where that part is out? Where there's like a little...
The bigger part?
Yeah. Right?
Yes. Good thing you always want to do is make sure that your slide is dropped all the way down. Crack the throttle. And that's just our throttle tube up on the handlebar, hanging up a little bit, but yeah, everything's operating nice and smoothly there.
Oh, you're doing the easy one.
Yeah,
There's no boot.
when your airbox is hanging out of there, it makes everything just a little easier. All right, what do we got going on in here, Jen?
A whole lot of mess.
I think what we want to do is see if we can get this airbox out of here. Just go give it a bath. So what do we got going on over here? What's somebody come up with? What's the... Oh. Somebody did a little modifying there. wanted to give a little more air. And I don't think they loved it so much, and they stuck some foam in there.
Oh boy.
It's always fun to see the stuff that people come up with, and that's what's left of our filter in there.
Pretty disintegrated, huh?
You'll put that back on eBay for a pre-owned air filter. There's that and that. We'll go see what we can do for some sort of filter, but let's get that listed on eBay right away.
Got an air filter all figured out? Are you still putting that sponge on the back?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're missing the cover for the air box. I don't know if we necessarily want to show everybody my arts and crafts moment with an air filter. I've done better. I've done worse. I think it's going to be just fine for this RT. Jen's little detective work saw a little oil leak after we added some oil. And all the bolts on the bottom of the clutch cover here were loose. So I'm thinking that's going to take care of our problem. Go find the gas tank. Come with me, young child. And it was full of rust. It was like petrified, dusty. It's like it just came out of the Sierra Desert or something. So it's never going to be great, but it's getting a little darker now. We're going to give this a good power spray in next. It's actually not looking terrible in there. You can see the JB Weld work somebody's done. Didn't have a petcock on there. I screwed that on. So again, this was a parts bike. This bike was never
Meant to run?
meant to come back on to life again. So I don't think we're doing a disservice, but we'll see what happens in the end.
Do you guys think we have enough Banshees yet?
They're multiplying. So if you pan up, we were full of Zumas at one point. Over 50. It was a weird, what was it? It was just weird. But
Eccentricism?
yeah, people loved my Zumas and everybody bought them up. And now I'm down to like 6. I think maybe we just get that green DT tank in there and try sliding it on.
It's coming out clear now.
Clear-ish.
What you up to, Greggy?
Well, somebody was nice enough to strip out all the threads, hence why the exhaust probably wasn't on. But they stripped all the threads holding the exhaust header to the cylinder. So we had to drill it out, and now we're retapping some new threads, a size bigger. By the time you get that crusty old gas tank dried out, I should have this ready to rock and roll.
So I go in to make dinner. I come out to get Greg. And we got this.
Didn't you say this was a Frankenstein bike? A little carnage down on the bench.
Okay, are you going to explain this? Because
Well,
I'm assuming this is not the long-term situation.
Jenny was out there giving her best on the gas tank, and it needs to be sealed. There's a bunch of little pinholes on the bottom. It's still dumping out plenty of rust. And this is just a real easy option to see if this thing is going to start.
So this temporary tank.
Temporary-ish, let's put it that. If we can save that other tank, great. But again, this was a
It was
This
a
is a-
parts bike.
it's
It
a parts
looks like
bike.
a parts bike still.
Yeah, and we're missing side panels. We're missing the cover for the airbox. Is this ever going to be a show winner? Absolutely not. But will somebody get some joy out of riding this with their buddy on that other RT? Heck yeah. Jen, you're speechless.
Yeah, I'm speechless for sure. For sure. Well, let's see
There
if it starts up.
Very few times. Well, this is your project, babe, and I'm not taking away the glory.
This one is not something I'm comfortable starting.
No. You certainly are.
No, I'm not starting this. This is Frankenstein, and I don't go by monsters. So you're gonna start it up.
Well, safety first. I need to get some bolts in the seat here.
Cleaning up for you.
Bring that. Oh, I should bring the camera. Somehow she stole my glory. I found great joy in videoing her working on stuff, and somehow she snuck herself right back in there.
We both know where our skills lie, Greg.
Check out the back tire on this, Jen.
Plenty of tread left.
That's a great looking tire.
I think my favorite is how the seat sits on the gas tank.
You got extra protection there. I don't know why you somehow you
Listen to
weaseled
it.
right back in behind the camera. You are something else.
I think we could poll the audience here and ask them who should start this bike. Clearly the person who had the wherewithal to put together this beautiful Christmas bike.
It is. It's Christmas beauty. All right. Your kickathon went up into the 40s, didn't it, Jen? What's it going to be on this guy?
2.
2 kicks, she says. Gas is on. Choke's on. Are you kidding me? It just started on 1 kick. Will the clutch work? Aww. The clutch.
Of course the clutch doesn't work. Why would the clutch work? It's a DT.
Well, no. Wow.
It's
yeah.
it's a there you have it. 2 unmatching bikes. Unmatching.
Something like that. Jen, you knocked it out of the park today. I officially retired. That,
No thanks.
whatever you want to call it, Franken-bikes, after you worked on that, started the first kick. Unheard of.
I think you did most of the work on this one. I did the work on that one. So I'm not retired yet.
You're on
But
your way.
we hope you guys enjoyed this little interesting experiment. You're not leaving this on here for Thomas, correct?
The gas tank?
Yeah.
No, we're going to do our best to get that other gas tank back in operation, but I kind of like it. Like you said, the old Christmas tree. It's very festive. And what do you think about the ride, Jen? The test ride? You were tearing
It's
those.
good. It's fun.
Isn't it?
Yeah, they're fun little bikes. Very stable, big tires. I'm not a big fan of dirt riding. I felt totally fine on this, so anyone could ride this on dirt.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next video.
Thomas is here.
Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Thomas.
Thomas on his new bike. Whoa!
It's got some power.
Yeah, he's not. Not bad, huh? Not bad.
Did you tell him what was on that before? The tank?
No, I don't even think I told. Did I send you? Oh, I sent you a picture, didn't I?
Yeah, you'll see it otherwise on Tuesday.
The green tank.
I got a picture of the green tank.
Right.
Yep.
I'm glad you aren't going to send him off with that. You need a push?
Wow, I got flip flops on.
What?
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
See if you can make it without me. Look at that. No problem. Well, enjoy your bikes, Thomas.
Thanks. I will.